Hello guys, welcome back to the stream. డివిజన్ 2 లోనే స్ట్రగుల్ అవుతున్నా గైస్. డివిజన్ 1కి వెళ్ళాలి ఎలాగైనా ఈరోజు.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it's away we go then.
Well, Peter, if you're looking for a top-class left-back, look no further than this guy.
The seriously rapid Serginho. What can we expect from him?
Well, he's like a full-back, wing-back and winger fused into one. There's a lot of people who can learn a thing or two about the way he moves about the pitch.
Yeah, particularly the way he picks up those positions to gather goals and offer assists. Hakimi. Pedri. Now it's Mbappe. And Serginho. Passes coming off in quick succession here. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now this could be a chance. And he shoots! Truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
So we have our breakthrough. Oh, he's been caught. Chance! And he hits the net.
Sponsor level, guys.
Thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
India grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
In with the challenge. India with their first corner, the first in the
Like
game
the
for
stream,
either
guys.
side, actually.
If you're new watching, do subscribe also.
And that has been cleared. India have the chance to go the other way. Oh, perfectly measured that. Mbappe is on his own. Shot at goal! And he's really put himself on the line here.
Like the stream, guys. If any new watching, do subscribe also.
Terrific header! Oh, that's an own goal!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
Marquinhos with the clearance. And it's made its way to him. Played out to the right. And he gets rid in a hurry. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Neymar. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Always onto this. Seedorf. Hakimi, who's set up one goal so far.
There will be 3 minutes at
Well, it's a nice
time.
idea, but the execution was lacking. Pedri. Lovely pass, but can he... Shot! Surely! He scores!
Good goal by Raul. If any new watching, do
Now,
subscribe us.
and they are
Like the stream
cruising.
also.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous. And the whistle goes for half-time.
Half time, guys.
Well,
Scores
it's
are
hard to
1-3.
say whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
India head in for half-time with a 3-1 lead. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looks to the other side. And it's Serginho. Seedorf pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Marquinhos. And it's Zico. Seedorf. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Seedorf, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Here's a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Seedorf, played out wide, back into the middle, elects to cross. That's not going far. And he's there to retrieve it. Plays a sharp little ball here. Messi. Pedri, played out towards the right wing, and it's Messi. Zico. Now it's Mbappe. Costa Curta did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Seedorf. Seedorf! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
It's a good effort. You can sense that they're upping the gears. This needs to be sustained now.
Substitution on the field. Number 13.
We have got
Mbappe.
changes here from both
Number
sides, in
6,
fact.
Zico. Coming on the field. Number 18. Erling Haaland. Number 20. Baggio.
Looking for options for
Substitution in
movement.
progress.
Saliba. Hakimi. Well, that looks a decent ball. Lewandowski showing good feet. And this is Neymar. And it's Rijkaard. The referee's awarded a free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range.
Peter, the keeper knows that even if...
Messi! This is their second corner of the game. And the keeper beats it away. What a throw in. Haaland. And the pass is intercepted. Looking to play him in. He's through here. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Couldn't squeeze it through. Tries to play it through.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Cannavaro is there, and he can get that clear. Pass somewhat off target. And there goes the final whistle. India have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure.
We are glad
What
to
a
inform you
turnaround.
that-
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie.
Hello, everybody.
The fans have pulled out all the
Today's
stops
match.
to make this a monumental
When you're
occasion.
watching this observe also.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So that's got things underway. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. He's gone for goal! And that wasn't far away.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
Now it's Mbappe. Neymar. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Pass somewhat off target. Quality ball.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Chouameni, Vieira. Now it's Messi. Driving on and making good progress. Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. And he's managed to get rid. Still goalless. Looking tidy in possession here. And the shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Batistuta has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Nice physical challenge. Knocks it into space. Nesta.
India really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
Neymar. Great vision. He's being urged to shoot. There's a no-nonsense tackle. Now that's well seen too. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Neymar. And he's only too happy to take that back. Marquinhos making good progress on the right-hand side. That's a shade optimistic. Vieira. Chouameni. And it's Neymar. Mbappe. No, he's just misjudged that one. Looking for options for movement. And this is goal! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
India have their second corner now. And he thumps it clear. And the finish! Danger averted for now. Has a look and plays it forward. It's roll! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
India really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Corner number 3 coming up. They've played it short. And now they can spring out of defence.
2 added minutes has been
He's
indicated.
shifting through the gears here. Messi. Now this is an adventurous run down that left-hand side. And the whistle goes for half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. The midway point of the game.
India ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in the second half.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. Here we go again then.
India are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Ambitious ball here. Koller gets on the end of things as a matter of habit. Mbappe looking to penetrate opposition lines. Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. And he's going to have his name taken.
Had too much room. It was one of those instances when desperate measures were called for, and it was a reckless lunge.
This for the lead. Wonderful save by Vitor Bayer. And he's missed altogether.
You couldn't ask for a better opportunity to equalise, but now he'll feel like the opposition have just scored.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Amiens have the chance to go the other way. Forwards and with intent. Rijkaard takes control of it, and he's on the move. Now there's the clearance. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Amiens are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan. Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And a chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
He rises! No, not the best of headers. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, it's come loose. Nicely shaped ball. Well, that's been cut out, well played. It's gone for a throw-in. Vieira. And it's Batistuta. Messi picked out brilliant. Messi!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
장르가 되기를 돼.
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Raul. Number 11, Neymar. Number
Aimed in
7,
towards the centre.
Mbappe. Number
Shapes
10,
to shoot!
Messi. Coming on
Worth
the
a
field.
try, but not
Number
this time.
22,
Yeah, quick thinking and the right choice for
Number
me, but
17,
that was difficult to get
Hazard.
right.
Number 20,
Nicely weighted
Robert
ball.
Lewandowski.
The
Number
final 5
24,
minutes.
Cocoon. Substitution
Well,
in
that
progress.
might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Punched away. Oh, important interception.
There's nothing more infuriating for a
2
fan
added minutes
than
has
seeing
been
passing
indicated.
without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
Played back in. And the referee brings it to a close. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So that's got things underway. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, I've always liked this guy, Jordan Henderson. Someone who has had unrealistic expectations to live up to, but his athleticism, his improved passing, the fact that he's become more adventurous has definitely made him a much better player, and all underpinned by a great desire and real commitment.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Raul, that's a good ball out wide. He has found the way through. Flings it across. Marquinhos gets it away. Some really good ball movement. And he's there to get it away. And here's Park Ji-sung. That is good alertness.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Van Dijk wins the duel this time. Now it's Mbappe. Serginho is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Stojkovic. Messi. Looking for options for movement. Oh, that's nice. He's got away. Good challenge, excellent challenge.
Really well played. He read that perfectly.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
And this is roll. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. And it's Stojkovic. Mbappe. And it's Neymar.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Aimed beyond the defence. And the whistle goes for half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, there's no way to
And
disguise the fact that they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action.
Barcelona. Number 18, David Villa. Number 4.
Here we go again.
Coming on the field.
India really can count themselves lucky not to be behind at half-time. Couldn't really work out what they were trying to do, actually. Letting themselves get dominated like that, it's very confusing.
That's a little off target. And he thumps it clear. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Played back. Raul cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like...
Oh, he's been real chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Foot in. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Barcelona with the corner, there first. Cleared without hesitation. India have the chance to go the other way. Stojkovic going face-to-face with his great rival, Messi. A player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Well read, and the danger is averted. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Yeah, I think it's a scoreline in keeping with what we've seen up to this point. Combined attempts at goal aren't high in numbers, and we could do with something to spark this contest into life.
And he has been fouled there. Stojkovic. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Pedri. Now that's well seen too. Half an hour gone in the second half. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. There's a quick free kick.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 23.
So, time for
Raul.
changes on both
Number
sides,
20,
actually.
Park Ji-sung. Number 7.
Barcelona have
Stojkovic.
turned up with
Coming
a
on the
human
field,
blockade. This is top
number
defence.
24,
Olise.
Ronaldo. Number 15, Nico Williams. Number 19, Gerrard. Substitution.
Into the last 5 minutes. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
Well, that might be that,
added
Peter.
minutes has
Maybe
been
both sides
indicated.
just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Chance, surely! Oh, that's incredible! And that's got to be it! That has got to be it! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick.
And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Well, that was tense, the two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The
everybody,
game yet
and
to kick
welcome
off.
to today's
The
match.
excitement already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So we're up and running.
We all know what Xavi's game is about, Peter, but that doesn't help when it comes to trying to stop him.
Extraordinary, really, because he's never had to rely on pace or on strength.
No, his game is all about finding and exploiting space and knowing the landscape around him, and he's just brilliant at creating goals and scoring them.
Yeah, he just seems to have all the time in the world on the ball. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold... Shoots! They've scored! And a trademark move ends
You
with
want
the
to go to
inevitable
Pradesh.
classy
And like the
finish.
stream also.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Searching pass he's played there. Mbappe looking to get on the end of this.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Has a look and plays it forward. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Raul. big chance! And it's in! They
At the
are
swing, guys.
really purring here, and they have extended
watching,
their
do
lead
subscribe also.
in the blink of an eye. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
India are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Threads one in. And he's in on goal. Neymar. A header! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Van Dijk. Played up towards the front line.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Can he finish? Oh, the ball's run loose here.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that. India really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
True Bangkok United looking to pass their way through. Takes a shot! And yes, it's there! On the cusp of half-time, he delivers with perfect timing. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
True Bangkok United get themselves back into contention.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Pass somewhat off target. Referee's had a look and he's blown his whistle for half-time. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part.
It is now time for our special lottery.
It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
India are leading by one in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Now a droll. Messi. He's had it taken off him. Neymar. Oh no, that was never going to make it. And here's Mbappe. Neymar. Rummenigge. Plays a sharp little ball here. He's picked his way through. And he's managed to get rid. And they're back on the ball again. And it's Neymar.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Pedri. Brilliantly cut out. He's having a shot! He has done it! They have come roaring back!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Simplicity itself.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
That pass has been well intercepted. Serginho kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Beraldo cuts out the pass. And it's Pedri.
True Bangkok United clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Oh, no joy this time. Well, there's the clearance. And that's been won straight back. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. Just 5 minutes left. Messi. Now that looks a decent ball. That's been cut out, well played.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Mbappe could try cutting inside here. And he shoots! It's bounced back off the post. Real chance! And it's hoisted clear. And that will be it. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Like the stream,
Well,
guys.
a decent
If
draw,
you're
Peter,
watching, do
with a good
subscribe
mix
also.
of-
Like the stream, guys. If you're new watching, do subscribe also.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a
If you're
game,
new
but for
watching,
the
do
next 2
subscribe,
hours,
guys.
it
Like the
might
stream
not feel
also.
like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So that's got things underway. Well, we all know of Johan Cruyff as the father of total football, but what can we expect from him on the pitch, Jim?
He'll be the conductor, Peter, making sure that his team creates space.
Just the goalkeeper to beat. Real chance here. He's had a shot! He's scored! And a
Like the
trademark
stream, guys.
move ends with the
If you're new watching, do
inevitable
subscribe also.
classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Oh, there's a probing ball. Van Basten, and he's found a way. It's Van Basten! Van Basten! What a goal! What a player! He's got himself an absolute peach. That is remarkable, all square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, That's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
He just absolutely speared that in.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with...
Van Basten! Van Basten! My word, this guy is special! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And Messi! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
India with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Cleared without hesitation. Van Basten proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
And he's there to clear it. Batistuta. Now it's Van Basten. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Vitinha. The Netherlands looking to pass their way through. And here's Beckham.
Beckham really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And this is Neymar. This might spell danger. Roll! They want to be quick to recover this. And now they can clear their lines. Fabinho is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Pedri. Neymar. Mbappe. Good ball, good take. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Vitinha. And here's Van Basten. Oh, he's bustling. It's Van Basten! It's hit the upright. A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. So there was the first half.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
And we are back underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean...
Van Basten! Fantastic from Van Basten! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And this is getting better and better. That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing. And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, you have to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Now, can they get him away? Oh, that's well spotted. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Looking for options for movement. Brilliantly cut out. Vitinha. Cruyff. Now, what about a counter-attack? And it's Cruyff. Cruyff. Crosses it in. Caught offside that time.
If you're new watching, do subscribe guys and like the stream also.
Pedri. That's been cut out, well played. Vitinha. Looking to play him in. Oh, this is a great position. Flings in across. Pickford deals with that, nice and simple. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And here's Van Basten. Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And here's Van Basten. Neymar. Mbappe. That is good alertness. Now it's Van Basten. And this is Batistuta. Serginho spots it and intercepts. And he was quick to react. And here's Batistuta. Beckham. Is there any support? He might not need it. And he can clear it away.
There will be 1 minute added time.
It's Van Basten! The whistle has gone and it is all over. India can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made.
Like the stream guys. If you're new watching, do subscribe also. Do subscribe guys.
The noise is just about reaching a
If you're new
crescendo
watching,
here
do
as these
subscribe,
two
guys.
sides get ready to lock
Like the stream
horns.
also.
This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So we're up and running. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm.
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him and just looking to add another little bit of devilment.
Oh, good take in a good area. Chance, surely! It's fallen kindly here. Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes...
Can he finish? And yes, it's there! And once more, we are all square.
Score all level,
You
guys.
score, we score.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit,
Just
that's
one more
it.
goal, guys.
Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
India are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
He's got away. Chance for a shot! And that could well leave a mark. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. But he's well positioned here. Oh, it's come loose. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. He's through, now is he in? Oh, they could be caught out here. He might be in here. Danger averted for now. Now it's Cruyff. Raul going about things with real menace. Well, played right into his path. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Can he finish? And the keeper couldn't hold it. Goal! Manchester United! And they've got their lead back.
Mistakes, guys, mistakes.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Pedri, oh, good read. Tries a deft little bullish header! He will be livid with himself.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Kunde. De Bruyne. There's the whistle for half-time. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 6, Perez.
So off we go once more.
Is number
Well, I think in
11,
these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And this is Cruyff. And he plays one through. He's found a way through. Real chance! Sticks it away! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed, and he executed it smoothly.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's...
Mbappe! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Kunde. Now that looks a decent ball. He's a sharp little ball here. Raul. And the shot! And it's in! 100 games of service, duly rewarded.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
60 minutes is number 9.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Aimed beyond the defence.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Manchester United, and he's decided to go for it. Oh, they could break here. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's under a lot of pressure there. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Messi. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. India really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Cruyff, and he's managed to get free. Well, they've got it again. Now it's Messi. Now it's Simons. 5 minutes left on the clock.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Chance here to counter.
That
That
pass
pass
has
just
been
didn't
indicated.
quite work. And that was very necessary. Raul. And that is that. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven. And whilst you might argue to the contrary, perhaps a fair result on the balance of things. How would you summarise what we've seen today?
Let's try this formation, guys. This is also 4-2-4-3-2. If you're new watching, do subscribe, guys, and like the stream also.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Like the stream, guys.
The colour and
If you're new watching,
passion
do
just
subscribe
oozing
also.
from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And we're underway.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you could expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements, overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
And here's Bale. That is good strength. Ronaldinho takes a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. He gets big! Decent enough try.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Oh, it's a great ball here. Good read, needed to be. Rijkaard gets rid without sophistication. And it's Rijkaard. Messi. Messi! Oh, split-second reaction.
Messi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
That has been knocked clear. Pedri. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Bale. A big chance, must be! Shapes to shoot! Goal! Barcelona! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
That has been cut short. Costa Curta. Time and again they are repelled. Nicely aimed pass. Now it's Park Ji-sung. Park Ji-sung. Deflected behind for a corner kick. This is their second corner of the game. Serginho tries to clear. Played in by Park Ji-sung. Barcelona given another corner. So, third corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Looking for the run. He takes the shot! Oh, that's a waste.
Bale clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Guardiola. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Bale is someone with real dynamite in his boots.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And it's Messi. Played into space. Well, that pass isn't the best. And that was nowhere near his best. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Please
Well,
turn
let's
your
not beat
attention
about
to
the bush,
screen
Peter.
for
It's been
information
fairly
provided
flat,
by
and the
local
supports have
police.
had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And the second half gets underway.
India can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Great, there's the shot! He scores! They have come roaring back!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
So smooth. A big chance! One-on-one! Oh, he's tripped him right on the cusp of the penalty area. So a big chance now from 12 yards. This to complete the turnaround. Turned it round. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Yeah, credit to the keeper. He read it, but succumbed to the placement.
India get themselves into the lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
There's no flag. He is through. Shot a goal! He scored! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. India take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Can he get it through? Now, can they get him away? Spread neatly, foot in. So their fourth corner of the game. Spread it left. And now they can spring out of defence.
And that is as far as they're going to go.
Barcelona appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's Mbappe. Just the keeper to tries a shot! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, it was a bit complacent there, I thought, Peter. Maybe he thinks the game is already won.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 17.
India have their second corner now.
Number 11. Ronaldinho. Number 10. Bale. Number 5.
Bellingham
Hutchinson.
gets good distance on it.
Number 2. Daniel Van Buiten. Coming on the field.
Barcelona have the chance to go the other way.
Fernando Torres. Number 7.
Well, that's well seen too.
Number 20.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
Number 14, Kusanov. Substitution.
Kusanov. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Looking for options for... Big chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Substitutions taking place.
They're up to 5 corners now. And it's hoisted clear. Rijkaard, and he's had a hit! That is wonderful from Rijkaard! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And what a climax we have here! An opportunist strike, but he'll take it, he will own it.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Barcelona give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
Threads one in. Well, played right into his path. Oh, important interception. And there goes the final whistle. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two
Hello,
sides get
everybody,
ready to
and
lock
welcome
horns.
to today's
This is
match.
football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And that gets things running. The wait had become maddening for Argentina fans. 28 years since their last major title. They finally managed it, and it was, of course, largely down to this man.
Yeah, and they won it in the best way possible against Brazil, in Brazil. Okay, it wasn't exactly a classic match by any means, but still, they did it.
It's the significance of it, of course. If there was ever any doubt as to this man's commitment to the cause, that game went a long way in proving it simply wasn't the case. It's a sharp pass. Cruyff. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. Bellingham. Now it's Raul. No, that's been intercepted. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Messi. Oh, this looks sharp. Bellingham.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Bellingham. Costa Curta. And it's Cruyff. Now it's Mbappe. That's going to go a long way. And he's only too happy to take that back. Now it's Cruyff. Great ball, and he's in here. And a chance! Goal! The breakthrough strike.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
So the first goal of the game.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. India do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Well, it's a tried and tested formula, OK, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
Just 5 minutes left until the break. Costa Curta. And it's Ed Nielsen. Cannavaro. Well, that looks a decent ball.
Added time.
Skillfully cut out. He is. And that'll be the final action of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance.
Decent chance! Oh, it's come off the upright. Tries to get it clear. Ferdinand gets it away. India have reclaimed it. Marquinhos. That's a sharp pass. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. Cleared without complication. Ball is over the line. Ball has bounced loose now. Oh, he's been caught on it! He's having a shot! Costa Curta gets it clear. Rui Costa producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. And he's away. He's had a shot! Serginho does really well to win the ball there.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That's really well manoeuvred. So what can they make of this? Oh, that's well spotted. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
Cruyff is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
If you're new
That's a
watching, do
throw.
subscribe guys and like the stream also.
Quality ball. It's an inviting looking ball that, and he's being shifted off it. And this is Cruyff. And this is Forlan.
FC Tulsa surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Back into the middle. Mbappe shoots! India are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
And he's there to belt it away.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Kirkchu. Just too much on that. And that's that. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant
Hello,
buzz in the
everybody,
stadium,
and
and the
welcome
players
to
on the
today's
pitch are
match.
raring to go any minute now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it's away we go then.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
Shot goal! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So, a breakthrough already. Probing pass. Brilliantly cut out. And he's heaved it away. Neymar. Oh, this looks sharp. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Rummenigge. Searching pass he's played there. And this is Shevchenko. And that has been clubbed away.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Maldini is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. And here's Mbappe. Botafogo trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. He's a sharp little ball here. That is a brilliant interception. Now this could be a chance. Real chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Raul clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
India with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. Maldini clears it away. And here's Raul, but he's gone backward here. And now a sudden chance to counter. That has been cut short. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Now it's Shevchenko. This might... And the finish! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Shevchenko. Now it's Shevchenko.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Neymar. Serginho. Quick look, then Neymar! Oh, quality save! There's the whistle for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because in truth they've not really been at it so far, and if the pep talk works we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
India can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Shevchenko is sporting a guilty look after that.
encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Tries to play it through. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
It's a searching pass, and into the grateful arms of the keeper.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Corner number 2 then. Gilberto Silva getting this one clear. And the shot! It's bounced back off the post. Botafogo have the chance to go the other way. And it's Messi. Sergio, what are you thinking?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Now it's Raul. Rolls it backwards. And once more he proves rigid and robust. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. India needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
That's really well manoeuvred.
India really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looking for options for movement. That's been drilled in. And the shot! Goal! Dying minutes, and we're all square again. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Substitution for Botafogo. Number 9, Karl-Heinz
We have got
Rummenigge.
changes here from
Number
both sides, in
7,
fact.
Shevchenko.
All square again
Number
into the
19,
dying minutes.
Messi.
It just goes to show you what...
Neymar! Yes, he's done it! Late in the day, this could well be it! And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Botafogo
There will be
take the
3
lead.
minutes
Now
added
it's
time.
just a question of holding on.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so...
Goes for a shot! It's hit the upright. And that is as far as it goes. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven. And whilst you might argue to the contrary, perhaps...
Okay guys, Team India వస్తున్నాను.